Error has occurred. Welcome to Mirror Domains, and this is my full. This is movie news. Hey guys, that's what this is here. We're going to be doing. Normally we do it at 11 a.m., but we watched Fubar this morning, so I thought that we would just come on in here and take a look at what's trending out there in the realm of movie and entertainment news. See if there's any big trending headlines that perhaps I missed, and we're going to do this fairly raw today, guys, so bear with me as we go through some of the topics. Let's go over and take a look at the Hollywood Reporter. See if there's anything out there that tickles my fancy. Anything noteworthy. It is Tuesday, so they did adjust those numbers because it was a long weekend in the States. They had to just confirm exactly how much money was made on the Monday. So, we reported at 117 yesterday, right? 117.5. The actual numbers are now 118.6. So next year, it gets fidgeted around a little bit there for The Little Mermaid coming in at number one. And I saw some headlines this morning that some people are trying to spin it as a complete box office bomb for The Little Mermaid. Don't pay attention to those channels, guys. Those guys are just, I don't know. They're selling outrage culture and stuff, and they're saying, "Oh, people hate it. People don't want to go out and see it. It's garbage. No, it's not." The tomato meter proves them wrong, and they're like, "No, it's now the tomato meter is a conspiracy." They've locked in the score so that nobody can change the score now. And you see what some of those websites do, some of those other channels out there. There's kind of like, it's YouTube. It's a conspiracy. It's been locked at 95% for a while now, and there's no way that could happen. There's no way that. It's like, guys, just accept that people like the movie, and it's not a box office bomb that you would want it to be. Yeah, you want to try to farm it for outrage culture and stuff like that, but it's a swing and a miss for you guys. It's like the people that got angry at Princess Peach in Super Mario, saying that she's they're just trying to shove down some social narrative agenda down our throats, and they started to get mad about Princess Peach, and then no, it didn't. The movie was good, so it's kind of like, well. Yeah, that narrative disappeared. So hopefully the narrative of people not liking Little Mermaid will go away soon. Because I'm not on board with it, man, with that kind of outrage culture. And 118 million on the opening weekend is fairly good. That's good in my books. So, there you go. Not too much to talk about for there. I never watched Succession, so I don't really care too much about that. Rachel Brosnahan on the legacy of Miss Marvel, or Miss Marvelous Miss Maisel. She's potentially going to be our new Lois Lane. So the Rachel Brosnahan is. So I am going to start to pay attention a lot more to her work. I can see Lois Lane in there. I can. I hope she gets the role. Okay. Anything else here? Yeah, the Idol's final trailer puts a different spin on an HBO drama. Guys, I'm not too interested in the Idols. Because this one didn't debut very well, right? On Tomato Meter? 27%, yeah. With The Weeknd and Johnny Depp's daughter, Lily Rose, right? That one I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't think I'll be going out of my way to watch that one either. Okay, who else? What else is going on here? Fail Attraction Boss, Lion Gates confirms. John Wick 5, yeah, we talked about that yesterday. Alicia Vikander, Maureen Cotillard, Kaya Khan. Yeah, so there really wasn't that much. Let's go over to Variety today. To create like an hour show out of this kind of stuff, it's grasping at straws, really. So I'm glad that we did the Fubar today instead. How to end the writer's strike, resolving 3 biggest issues. Well, that's just opinion. Even if you agreed with them, you'd have to get a consensus to agree. Freddy Krueger actor Robert Englund on his 50-year career, why he won't play Freddy anymore, and who should portray the iconic villain. Yeah, he's done. There is a way that you could still have like maybe a look-alike actor play him, and maybe have have Robert Englund come in and do the voice for him still. But he's old, guys. And he had a great run with Freddy. He did. Iconic, very iconic. So I know who the icons are. He says, "I'm not an icon. Maybe Freddy Krueger is, but I'm not. I'm just a character actor, utility actor who's been very lucky." Well, he's being humble. He's being humble there. I thought that Robert Englund was pretty cool as Freddy. I thought that, yeah, I would take a look at that career that he had as Freddy and say, that's nothing to be embarrassed about, man. I know that he's trying to be gracious and all there, but who does he got in his head that could take over for the role? I said maybe Tom Hiddleston, the guy who plays Loki. But they're going to have to reboot it somehow, right? Let's see. It must be towards the end here. Jackie Earle Haley, he talked about him and the remake. I didn't mind. I just didn't like what they did with they tried to make Freddy a child molester in that one, and that one I didn't really like. Give Freddy to Pete Davidson, Hourglass Viking says. No, that most people would say, but he's a comedian. Come on, don't give it to him. That would be a very interesting spin. And Pete Davidson is trying to expand his abilities as an actor. Possible. I don't know. I don't know. For instance, one of the girls was an influence. It would be interesting if Freddy somehow haunt her subconscious and manifest himself, perhaps to exploit everybody that followed her. Getting into like the social media realm and stuff like that. Yeah, there's possible. Yeah, you'd have to incorporate technology into Freddy now, like with the Facebook and TikTok and everything like that. You could definitely use that. That's an interesting angle. I like that. Who would his pick be? Yeah, the fans. He mentioned Kevin Bacon, but even Kevin Bacon's up there in age too. I could imagine that maybe as a one-off Kevin Bacon Freddy. Kevin Bacon could do it for sure. I know he respects the genre, and he's such a fine physical actor, he says. I think that would be interesting. The villain is known for his one-liner and puns. Well, that was only after like what, number 3? Like it started to get really. That's when the one-liners started to come in, right? No, I guess it was then in the second one as well. Yeah, but I mean like where he's playing like with the Freddy Nintendo glove and stuff. That's when it got too overboard. Yeah. So he didn't really give a real answer there. He just mentioned Kevin Bacon. Who else? Yeah, who's already done it. So it's kind of like, who's already been mentioned. So not too much. What the heck is going on with this page? I'm scrolling up, guys. You don't jump back down to the bottom. Fascinating. Chris Schober. Would you watch the upcoming Friday the 13th Crystal Lake TV series coming soon to Peacock? Yes, I will. But I don't know if I'll be watching it on Peacock. I'll be watching it through other means. The Little Mermaid's New Grooves. Yeah, we know that. Wim Wenders. Don't even know what the heck that is. Yeah, there really isn't that much here today. Not that much. Let's go over to Joe Below. No Expendables 4 for Arnold Schwarzenegger. Well, yeah, because they're shooting this, and it's mostly supposed to be a Statham movie, isn't it? Expendables 4. Statham was going to be like the main character, and even Sly was going to step back. He wasn't going to be like the main character anymore. Trent Trench Mauser. And guys, if you haven't been watching us on our watch along series for Fubar, I've been really enjoying it now. Really been getting on board with Fubar on Netflix. Arnold, yeah, and I think I'm glad that we haven't steamrolled through it all, because they dropped it in a binge, but we've been slowly working away at it day by day, and we're up to episode 7 tomorrow, and I'm just relishing it, you know. I'm just enjoying it. I'm not feeling like I have to get through it so I can talk about it, kind of thing. I'm just kind of like having fun with it. So The Expendables 4 is supposed to hit theaters September 22nd, really, and we don't have a trailer for it yet? Huh. Dolph Lundgren. Yeah, he's ready to pass the baton to Jason Statham and his capable hands. So Expendables 4 must be all done in the can. Megan Fox, Tony Jaa, and 50 Cent are going to be in it. Andy Garcia is also signed on. I'm guessing Andy Garcia is going to be the bad guy for Expendables 4. Do we not have Expendables? Any more information about that other than the cast? Like, it's weird that we haven't even gotten a trailer for this yet, right? A teaser. If it comes out this year in September, you think they would be, you think they would have might have wanted to drop something on Fast 10. They got to drop a trailer for this soon. Iski Faye. Even Statham is getting up there though now, right? I mean, he's still doing like Meg 2. Okay. Dolph Lundgren. Pass the baton. Okay, there's Andy Garcia. We just saw him in Book Club, the next chapter, right? And he was good in that. 50 Cent. He's really been trying to get an acting resume built up, right? To try to get into acting more and more. And he's been building up his resume, so it's good to see that he's letting his experience talk for itself, right? I'm not seeing Megan Fox though. I thought they said Megan Fox. I kind of wanted to see a picture of her because I wanted to talk to her or talk about her because reports are coming out that she's fighting that body dysmorphia, which kind of it bums me out, man. Anyway, Expendables, September 22nd. Expendables 4. Yeah, without Arnold. Megan Fox. I wanted to take a look at that. Yeah, Megan Fox says she has body dysmorphia, which I hope, for God's sakes, that was like 2 years ago, right? Opens up about body dysmorphia, May 18th, 2023. That's when you think that your face isn't or your body isn't as the way that you want it. So I hope she doesn't, like, she's stunningly beautiful. I hope she doesn't do things like make her lips get injected and she just turns into like a mutant looking thing, because that's what happens to those people that get hooked on that stuff. And when you hear that she's got she's got a good head on her shoulders, so I hope she doesn't, because if you do too much, you can't come back from it. Luckily, Courtney Cox started down that road of getting the injections and the face adjustments and stuff. And she was able to pull back from it that I think she's going to be saved. The same with Famke Janssen too. She had like her face altered and stuff, and she just didn't look like Famke Janssen anymore. Um, I just you kind of have to look at it maybe kind of like as an addiction kind of thing, right? Oh, I can't stop adjusting my face with injections and stuff like that. You got to treat it maybe like an addiction, because like she's gonna like if she just lets herself age the way that Father Time would let her age, she would be stunning as like Helen Mirren is when as old as she is, right? Hmm. Anyway, I'm getting on a side tangent there. That's not really movie news stuff. It's more celebrity news stuff. Variety. That's all you got? Oh, yeah. We were off Variety and we were off Hollywood Reporter. So let's close off those tabs and go over to keep on with the Joe Blow stuff. Mark. Yeah, we talked about the Star Wars stuff. Ice Cream Man 2. Ghostbusters 3, Hellbent. What happened to that movie? Hypnotic came and went. Nobody talked about it. We mentioned it here. I'm a Virgo trailer has a new coming of age story that shows hardships of a 13-foot giant teenager. Wow. TV news. Mark Hamill addresses his expectations for Luke Skywalker to appear in Daisy Ridley's upcoming movie. You would think that he would, but I don't know if I believe those mandates that you hear that Kathleen Kennedy says she wants to squash Luke Skywalker out of the universe. For God's sakes, I hope that's not true. How old is Megan Fox? 37. Turned 38 on May 16th. That's how old Megan Fox is? 37. Yeah, she is. Incredibly beautiful. I would be kind of like. She's got 3 children too. Really? Wow. Yeah. Pope's Exorcist gets a digital release next month. Cool. Free movie day. Arnold confirms he's not in. Yeah, we know that. More Succession stuff. Fubar TV review. Yeah, we just talked about Fubar. Jesus Project. We talked about that yesterday. Great car films. Yeah, see, guys, there's really not that much. Oh, yeah. Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross are going to score the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. I guess I'm gonna have to start to accept that this is the way that animation is gonna be for a while. I'm just not a big fan of it, but like Spider-Man and the Spider-Verse comes out this week, and it has the same kind of animation style, the choppy kind of style. The thing is that this kind of animation is going to date it. It's going to date it to the 2020 period, where historians will be like, this is the animation they used back then. And it's kind of like, well, well, I guess it happens with almost everything, though, right? Trent Reznor, Atticus Ross, they did things like The Social Network. Uh, they did Bird Box, okay, Bones and All. They do lots of scores. Oscar winner Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. Of course, Trent Reznor. For me, his best work is Nine Inch Nails. I don't have his albums here. They must be in the cupboard somewhere. What? Noted. Noted. Oops. Sorry. Yeah, there really isn't. Oh, Cynthia Rothrock. Yeah, we did that poll yesterday. Let's see if that poll, see if there's been some updates. No, I want to review the results. What was it? It was Jungle Book that won yesterday, right? Oh, then it looks like Aladdin has jumped up there. Beauty and the Beast is, I think, the most that's made the most money. This artsy style does not fit the turtles, like Bringer says. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really on the short end there. Um, I'm in the super minority that I don't like it. Everybody who sees it says that it looks awesome. It looks stellar. It looks like one of the best things that has ever been created. And I'm like, I mean, I do like the turtles. I do like the stories. The voices are way too young for me. It's like they're 7, 8 year olds, not teenagers. But it's, I don't know. Oh, well, we'll see. Yeah, Head and Hole is my favorite Nine Inch Nail track. What would be my favorite? Jeez, that's a tough question. My favorite Nine Inch Nails would it would have to be maybe something off the Fragile. As much as I think the Downward Spiral is a masterpiece, and it is. Uh, yeah. No, Fragile is also really good. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to get sidetracked on that. So not much there on that. Let's go over to the movie web and see what's going on there. Pretty much covers Joe Blow. Red carpet for The Machine. Came in 5th spot. Sisu director has already had a sequel in mind, so a possibility for a Sisu sequel. Man, I missed my opportunity to go out and see that because it played here. I didn't get out to see it. Sucks. I'm gonna have to try to pick it up in a on a streamer somewhere when it comes out. Um, but I will put this on my catch up list for the year for sure. Um, Sisu. And it's a quick 90 minutes, man. I really want to go check out this film for a sequel already. Well, hey, if it does good, it's about that guy who's like he gets gold or something, right? He discovers gold and on his way back in to like cash it in or something, he runs across some Nazis that try to take it from him or something. Sisu is currently streaming online on Apple TV, Amazon Prime, and Vudu. What? Is it on Prime? I want to sign in. I just want to take a look. Rent or buy. Okay. It's only rent or buy though. It's not free. Like if I sign up for Prime, will I be able to see it? This is just another case for me to sign up for Prime again. But all I hear is good things for Sisu. Like action wise, supposed to be pretty brutal and intense, man. Yeah. Okay, the Freddy Krueger stuff we already talked about. The most expensive CGI characters in live action movies were probably, well, Gollum pioneered it, right? Well, no, actually, um, Jar Jar Binks gets that accolade. I know that there were CG characters that showed up in like the glass figure from young Sherlock Holmes and stuff, like that kind of stuff. But no, like I mean, when it's actual main character, like a character that plays a role in the movie, a substantial role. Jar Jar, I think, was the first one, right? And then I think everything that Cameron has done with Avatar, those CGI characters, because they look real. Ted Lasso, TMT, Mutant Mayhem, new releases batch trailers coming tomorrow. So there's a new trailer for Mutant Mayhem tomorrow with some trailers. So we'll talk about that, I suppose. 5 Reasons Why Bringing Out the Dead is Martin Scorsese's most underrated movie. Really? Jessica Rabbit? That wasn't CGI though. That was. I thought that was just normal animation. Deadpool 3 rumors. Fox X-Men villains will converge on Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman's heroes. Fox X-Men villains will converge on Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. I don't know about that. Halle Berry, Famke Jensen, and James Marsden will also reprise their roles as Storm, Jean Grey, and Cyclops. Ah, that's slightly spoiler stuff, I suppose. If it happens, it happens. Those kinds of ones, it doesn't really move my excitement meter, I suppose. Oh, yeah, there really isn't that much. Maybe we can go to the gossip pages today instead. Look for some gossip. Young Sheldon, John McForce stuff. A lot of opinion pieces. Boogeyman opens up this week too. Yeah, and the embargo is now down on Boogeyman, right? Let me see if I'm seeing that. I'm seeing Boogeyman on Thursday, guys. I'm not seeing Spider Man. I may be going to see Spider Man on Friday afternoon with my niece. So 67% for Boogeyman. Um, I hear good things though. I hear good things for Boogeyman. Perry Nemiroff, yeah, she liked it, right? A stellar Stephen King adaptation. Rob Savage and his team do the short story justice and build on it beautifully with strong characters and hugely effective scares featuring some unforgettable lighting techniques. Uh oh. If it's got a lot of the flashy stuff, I don't know if I like that, but if she says she likes it, she likes genre film. She likes horror, right? So she's one of us when it comes to the horror fans. Variety says, good but not great. The Boogeyman vividly reminds viewers what it's like to be afraid of the dark. But for better or worse, the effect doesn't linger once the lights come back on. Oh, okay. Well, it depends on your age and mood, I suppose, too, if a horror sticks with you or not. Yeah. We'll pay attention to more. Like that needle will move uh, tomorrow and stuff as more reviews come in. But 67 is not terrible collectively. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole bunch here, guys. Not a whole lot more. I think we can probably start to think about wrapping this show up. Just I don't want to feel like we're grasping at straws here. Uh, let's just pull up the gossip pages. See if there's any gossip going on out there. Netflix may be soon be getting rid of a bunch of TV shows and movies for certain subscribers. Huh? Johnny Depp's ankle injury looks like bad news for his Hollywood Vampires band. Oh, did he hurt himself? Hmm. Oh man, Benedict Cumberbatch's house was broken into. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, I don't stand for that. Rita Ora. Hmm. Hmm. Jennifer Garner proves families blending as she for blending as she takes her daughter Serafina to Disneyland with J Lo's daughter M. Yeah, her and Ben Affleck used to be together, right? So Ben was fighting alcoholism at the time, and they had huge rifts. But it looks like now that Ben's with J Lo, it looks like their daughters are going to be friends. That's good. Yeah, really not that much. All right, let's. I don't expect too much here on the Twitterverse, and this will round us out. It's not a long show today, guys. Just a quick little thing here to see if we missed any big headlines that were trending. And it doesn't seem like we have missed that much. Robert Pattinson, Julia Gardner, Suki Waterhouse with My Tete, Miles Teller, and Aaron Rodgers. Ooh, boo! We don't like Aaron Rodgers here. And for God's sakes, you had Shailene Woodley, and look at what you did. Okay. A bunch of celebrities hanging out with each other. Halle Bailey and Jonah Howard King on the set of The Little Mermaid. Yeah, there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that's being published now. Now that the movie's out, new trailer for The Idol. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. Savannah Smith. Reality. I don't know what that is. Happy birthday to Jonah Howard King. I understand the criticisms that yeah he was the weakest part. He didn't have a whole lot of charisma. He didn't seem like a Disney prince, and his musical number was kind of like yeesh. 9 years ago, Maleficent came out. All right, and Martin Scorsese's Pope movie. Yeah, so there really hasn't been that much. All right, guys, that's it for me today. Join us tomorrow for more Fubar. Yeah, we're going to be watching Fubar episode 7 tomorrow, and we will well, as long as I log on in the morning and I see that there's more movie news headline stuff, we'll be doing that. But it's also summer, I suppose, and maybe we're getting a lot more less news because of the writer's strike, right? Because projects are being stalled, and it's kind of like um, that puts a wrench into a bunch of productions being underway and stuff to report. So yeah. All right. That's it for me. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me, too, and enjoy the rest of your day. You're watching Mirror.